Hello. Now, as you can see my background, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to talk about a specific character from a light novel and manga called Takatou Yogiri. At least I think that's what his name is. He's the main character of a certain of that series that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to name its name yet because that would spoil his powers. But and I'm going to state that other than all infinitely powerful beings and almighty beings and all-knowing almighty beings, he can kill anyone. Yes, that includes Saitama, Goku, Beerus, all of them. Yes, even Superman and Ein Zulgone. And it is, and I have a reasoning for that. You gotta show my applications with this up. Now, he doesn't look like anything special. As the main protagonist, he is a high school student who got transported to another world by a woman called Shion. If by the look of, the image, he doesn't look like anything special at all, right? He just look like your average anime character. But if, as you may or may not read here, instant death. Now this you may think, but doesn't Ainz Olgone or Momonga from Overlord has that ability as well? Well, yes, but I wouldn't say he was the most powerful if that was the only reasoning. It's still the extent of his powers that this guy this guy had powers. And note, he didn't get this power from being summoned or anything like that. He already had this power from the beginning. And note, he came from Earth. Yes. Yeah, this from the beginning. He was a pretty special case. Now, as you know, insta killing, he can kill anything. Any anything with a single thought. Although he usually says something like die along with it, he doesn't have to. We've seen on multiple, as it says, we've seen multiple occasions he has said such thing as you're nice or die, but he doesn't actually have to do that. But he can also do it on long distance or long range, so he doesn't have to touch them or anything. He can partially kill, so like kill a specific limb or organ or one of the senses, like hearing or seeing or organ. Even if you cut it off and regenerate it or heal it, doesn't matter. It will still be affected by the ability. It won't ever function again. But then you might say, but Ainz has immunity again, or someone like Ainz has immunity against insta killing. Insta killing. There's he gets pretty much, Ainz has ways to go around it, like the fucking, what's the name of it? The goal of all life is death. He has something similar, but it's a passive ability. He can completely bypass immunity or resistance against instant death abilities. So even if you have an immunity against it, doesn't matter, it will still kill you. If you have something like immortality or reincarnation or something like that, forget about that. His insta-killing ability bypasses that. Which includes souls. He can also kill ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. As like that spiritual killing. No, in the beginning of the series, he wasn't able to like kill very specific parts in partial killing, like very specific organs. He could kill limbs very early on, though. Just a side note. If that wasn't enough, if that wasn't enough, he can also kill um inorganic or inanimated objects, such like natural elements, inorganic beings such as robots, cloth, ice, wood, etc. Or doors. Fun fact. He can kill doors. He has more. Everything around this guy has everything. Don't worry, not literally everything in terms of powers. He can also sense killing intentions before anything harms him or his allies. He can or dodge it flawlessly. Or he can see black lines of death, which basically he can see danger, sense danger from things as well. So even if you place a trap beforehand and not is actually anywhere close to that, if that has any sense of danger, he can kill it and it's done over. He's protected by fate itself. Now in this series, like there's a number system, like a number value for higher or lower amount of fate. If you have a higher amount of fate, it would be harder to kill you. Like Luffy in his main series, he was very lucky when he fought against a crocodile, where one of the times he shot water into the air and that hit him, splashed him with water after Crocodile had completely drained him. Or when the other time when Robin saved him, or found him and saved him. Like, think of any really lucky event that the fate value can help you with that. If you have high fate value, you can survive things which you normally shouldn't by pure luck. And the higher the fate value is, the harder it is to kill you. Even if you're stronger than the character, if they have high enough like fate value, like let's say Jar Jar Binks has an insane fate value, even if someone like Goku went there, if he had a low fate value, then he wouldn't be able to kill Jar Jar, or it would be extremely difficult for him. Which sounds insane, but and he's also and Takatou Yogiri has an insane fate value. Someone with a high fate value basically states, there is no way I can win against it. He himself is protected by fate itself. Even surpassing the power, or amount of fate by those who are considered high destiny value existence, such as the Sword Sage. Or God itself. God herself. Yes, he killed God. Or devil. He has swordsmanship. He's not. Now, he does have a weakness. And that is, he's not too physically strong. Yeah, the fate value basically leads him to victory or safety. Because that's how fate wants it to be. Because he has an incredibly high fate value. Even if everything else wasn't enough, like instant death and, you know, immortality negation or resistance and slash immunity negation. Nah. Or inorganic killing inanimate objects or natural elements or inorganic beings such as robots. He's also decently good swordsmanship, being able to kill like average monsters with just a sword, despite not being too physically strong. Like he doesn't need that. And that is with his quote unquote gates. Now his gates are basically seals to seal his powers. And for each seal which he unlocks, and the reason why he has these gates, they're self implemented because he wants it to be as human as possible. It's as stated there, they're unknown how many gates there are, but with each passing greatly amplifies his powers. Think of the 8 gates from Naruto, just a lot more an unknown, and a lot of them gates, mounts, and all of them amplifies his powers. If that wasn't enough, Yogiri, the existence like that is only a shell. That isn't the actual him. That is just a vessel for an abstract being from a higher plane of from a higher place to interact with reality. No matter what kind of damage is done to Yogiri, so even if we cut him in two or 1,000 pieces, it means nothing because that isn't his true form. It also seems to manifest against whatever or whomever tries to kill the vessel for good. Only part of its appearance has been revealed, and it's enough to drive targets to fear or insanity. Additionally, the true form exists from the beginning of all things, and it is omnipresent across all time and space of the multiverse. There is no way you can actually escape it. It's a god. He's literally a god that can insta-kill any targets. He's protected by literal fate. So unless you can go around fate, go around his immunity against, being killed, and not be killed instantly with his insta-kill, insta-death magic, and it doesn't matter if you have an immunity against it or not. Basically, you can't kill it, or it can kill you instantly. It knows if you're going to kill it before you actually attack. And I'm saying it. And he has always had it. He was basically Japan's like weapon. His nickname is like Alpha Omega or Oku. I don't know what that actually means, but he was a counter to nuclear like weapons and stuff like that. There's nothing you can do against it. Literally nothing. Doesn't matter if you're Saitama or Goku, Beerus, Naruto, Luffy. Angel Gon, who has insta-killing moves. No, for him to go around Takatou Yogiri's, he has to do it multiple times. And that would probably not work, because that you can reincarnate. So unless you use multiple times on the abstract being known as Yogiri, or Takatou Yogiri, which is a higher plane of existence, who can instantly kill you and go around any type of defense you have against it. With fate protection. Or protected by literal fate. There isn't anything you can do. Literally nothing. Because if he feels like you will kill him or anyone around you, he'll instantly kill you. Or partially kill parts of your body. If someone on your team doesn't want you to instantly kill you. Or instantly kill them. If there's honestly anyone, which you think can kill him, I'm literally curious. Now, I haven't actually stayed in any feats, but like, he's killed ice, he's killed doors, he's killed literally mortal people. He can kill barriers, undead, ghosts. He's beyond the normal flow of time and beyond fate. His ability. Yogiri has killed an entire battalion of undead monsters and people with immunity of instant death. And oh yeah, there's one thing I failed to, or that I might have failed to mention. Even like someone, I don't know, like Darkseid used some, like, an avatar to attack Yogiri. He can find the real person through that one, if he has any sort of connection to it. Through that. Automatically tracks them. And it's pretty doesn't matter if they're from entirely in an entity from a higher plane of existence who doesn't use their real body. He's killed God or a god from a higher plane of existence. He's killed a girl which was seemed as immortal, unable to die, by killing one of her clones. Or shadow clone? I don't remember what it was, or if it was a shadow clone. By killing one of them, he kills all of them automatically. So if you use an avatar, and he kills one of them, all of them dies. Throughout the multiverse. He just needs to kill one of the avatars of Darkseid. And Darkseid from every multiverse, including true Darkseid, would have died. Poof. You're gone. You might say, but this is not fair. No, it really isn't. As I said, he's literally the most powerful character. In everything. Except for almighty, all-knowing beings. But unless you can actually prove that that character is almighty, and I think that you would be cheating if you actually use a character like that, and I literally stated it, that everyone except those, he's the most powerful character, and if you're making an anime slash manga, or a list that goes in manga as well, this is a character you really should put in there. If you think, like, someone like Light from Death Note, and with his Death Note, including his knowing his name, is and that's a powerful ability, even though it has heavily restricted. This guy has that just without any restrictions, and can go bypass any resistance or immortality that character may have, or to any race, and even kill immortal characters permanently, or partially kill their bodies, and it doesn't matter how much you heal it, or do, it's dead. Even if you cut it off and regenerate it, it will never function again. He could easily kill Goku. Even if he's even if Goku uses something like his blue Super Saiyan blue, or any of his other forms, he would instantly die. Saitama, instantly die. Unless he is almighty all-knowing, which we don't actually know, which it probably isn't. So, good luck. Good luck trying to find anyone stronger than him. Good luck trying to find a character stronger than someone who could instantly kill you from anywhere without knowing pretty much anything about you. With just a single thought, doesn't need to say anything or something. He does usually, but that's just a habit of him. And I believe it says something like, and note, his ability is beyond fate and time itself. Doesn't matter how high your fate. It doesn't matter if you can manipulate fate, or if you can tank universes. Unless you can kill him, which you can't. And before he can do a single thought, you can't kill him, because he will kill you instantly. And note, as I stated before, precognition. He can sense and foresee any incoming damage that might harm him or his allies beforehand, before it happens. So, with that attack, that will never happen. It doesn't matter if you actually try to harm him or not. And he can kill attacks. Like if Goku uses a Kamehameha and it goes towards the direction of where your gear is, even if he doesn't know and has no killing intent for that, he can kill the Kamehameha. Poof, and it's gone instantly. That's a day done. He did it with immortal people multiple times. He did it towards gods, so gods aren't off the pictures. Aqua, even in the goddess realm, he can instantly kill her. Aqua's bad, like. So anyway, I'll end it there. I think you get my point. I think I've hammered the point in pretty damn well. If you still don't understand why he's probably is definitely the strongest non-omnipotent, omnipresent character, um, all-knowing, all-powerful character, I don't know what to say. Honestly. Bye.